Hey Hawk Nation, I'm Madeline Hartley.
And I'm Liken Kenchor.
And this is your weekly Hartford Athletics Recap. We had a chance to attend the Hartford Hawks Invitational at Gillette Ridge last weekend, and the sun was not the only thing shining on the fairways.
That's one way to put it. The home field advantage surely gave the Hawks an opportunity to display their talents.
The Hawks placed 4th overall, led by senior Laura Young and freshman Madeline Adam. Young sinked 4 birdies over the 2-day tournament, carding a 7 over 79 in the opening round and 6 over 78 in the second round for a 3rd-place finish.
After carding a 9 over for the first 9 holes of the tournament, Adam shot just 8 over in the final 27 holes of the tournament, featuring 2 birdies to place 5th overall.
The Hawks followed up their success at home with an outstanding performance on the road at the St. John's Invitational on April 10th, where they placed 6th overall.
Freshman Madeline Adam and freshman Lily Moreau dominated the fairways after sinking 4 birdies for a 3rd-place finish in round 1. Adam carded a 10 over 81 in round 2 to place her 15th overall for the tournament.
Moreau saw similar success as she carded a 4 over 75 in the opening round and shot 11 rounds of par in round 2 for a 10 over 88 to finish the tournament 21st overall. The Hawks close out the spring campaign on April 16th at the Sacred Heart Spring Invitational.
The Hartford men's lacrosse team has added yet another win to its undefeated record after a matchup against Salem State on April 5th.
The freshman attack duo, John Farino and Eric Kelly, led the Hawks with a combined 13 goals in the 20-3 victory.
What a duo they are.
They are.
Their performances came with help from sophomore attack Griffin Weller, who finished the contest with a career-high 7 assists. Weller's new personal best has placed him tied for 4th in the Hartford Athletics record books for most assists in a single game.
The Hawks look to continue their success as they take on Regis April 19th.
The Hartford softball team split a doubleheader against Holy Cross on April 6th. The Crusaders were the first to see a scoring opportunity in the opening match with bases loaded at the bottom of the first inning.
But senior pitcher Lauren Card was able to keep them off the board for almost 10 innings, scattering 11 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. After 12 runless innings, the Crusaders capitalized off a ground ball and single to left field to score the long run of the game.
Despite the loss, Hartford came back with a vengeance in the second match of the series, mounting an early lead in the second inning. The lead was challenged in the bottom of the 4th, but the Hawks quickly added 3 more runs to the board to get back on top.
After valiant efforts by the Crusaders, the Hawks rose victorious, winning this match 6-5. The team will be back on the diamond again this week as they take on Yale.
The Hartford track and field teams continued their success as they took on the Jonathan Tyman Invitational on April 8th. The men's team took the meet by storm with 12 top 3 finishes, including 5 first-place podium appearances.
Among the top performers was senior Anthony Clavette, who took home the gold in the high jump with a season best of 2.01 meters, and the triple jump was a personal best of 13.04 meters.
Sophomore Caden Leonard also snagged a first-place finish as he flew across the line in the 100-meter dash in 11.08 seconds. Sophomore Riley Bruvon, freshman Spencer Bean, and freshman Isaiah Groupie also secured podium spots in their respective events.
The women's team saw similar results with 16 Hawks placing in the top 3 rankings, including 6 first-place accolades. Sophomore Callie Leonard secured a spot atop the podium in the 100-meter hurdles, clocking a personal best time of 15.50 seconds.
Senior Robin Kraft took home the gold in the discus throw for her second outing in a row with a mark of 42.91 meters. Among the women's other top place finishes were Marlena Voker, Haley Marcello, and Sydney Garrison.
The Hartford baseball team dropped a 3-game series against Binghamton last weekend, 3-0. After a rough start on Friday, the Hawks returned to the diamond on Saturday, determined to mount a comeback.
The Bearcats were the first to get on the board, registering 1 run in the bottom of the second inning. But the Hawks responded in the top of the 4th when a double to left field sent Devin Kellogg sliding over home plate to up the score to a 1-aside.
However, the Bearcats would register the final run of the contest in the bottom of the 5th to take the match 2-1. Following the defeat, Hartford struggled to get its footings, dropping the final match of the series 11-0.
The women's lacrosse team came up short in a matchup against Keene State on April 11th.
Hartford opened up the scoring early as sophomore midfielder Megan Smith notched the game's opening goal just 28 seconds into the contest. But a 6-1 scoring run by the Owls left the Hawks trailing behind as the game entered the second quarter.
The Hawks' offense kicked into full gear with junior midfielder Lenasia Ferguson, netting 3 of Hartford's 6 goals, bringing the score to just a 1-point deficit entering into the break.
Hartford entered the second half even more determined with freshman midfielder Shelby Frazier leading the way. She scored 3 of the Hawks' 5 goals over the 2 quarters, including her first career hat trick.
Impressive. But despite a late scoring run at the bottom of the fourth quarter, the Keene State lead grew to be too much for Hartford to overcome, eventually falling 18-13.
The Hawks hit the turf for their final matchup of the season on April 18th against Southern Connecticut.
But you'll have to check back in next week for those results and more Hartford athletic recaps.
Bye.